Once चक्कर आके मैं गिर गई, very romantically for the people. Like Salman picked me up and took me into room because but I remember that I had got 104 temperature during the entire shooting. अच्छा मैं शादी करूँ तो ठीक नहीं है, but you want me to do a movie or love story on top of that? There was no argue Bhageshri. It was a horde every time. The owner came, took me by my hand and said, please आप बैंगलोर से निकल जाइए, आपको जो चाहिए हम घर पे भिजवा देंगे, प्लीज यहाँ पर मत आइए. My parents didn't come for my wedding. Salman came and stood right next to me and then he started singing Dil Deewana Dil Sajna in my ear. And I'm like, why is he behaving so strangely? Because he would never do that to me.
It's Naman Shah, and today I'm going to be having a conversation with the super talented Bhageshri in the house. What's up?
Hi.
How are you doing?
Fantastic.
Yeah? Perfect. Okay, what we're going to do is, we're going to have a conversation about your life.
Wow.
Very interesting one.
Okay.
But before we do that, let me take you back in time. And let's meet the Bachpan Wali Bhageshri. Okay.
Wow.
So first of all, tell me, where were you born and brought up?
In Mumbai, but I was a South Mumbai girl.
You're a South Bombay girl?
Yes.
Where in South Bombay?
You know Eros?
Yeah.
बस उसके पीछे.
Oh, nice. And back then, Mumbai was very different,
Of
right?
course.
What was that one thing that you enjoyed the most? Like, let's say it's a holiday for school. What would you do?
CCI, swimming, marine lines, walking, Bombay gym, playing badminton.
Ooh.
So yeah, it was all sorted. The clubs were close by and totally an outdoor girl. So I wouldn't be sitting at home at all.
And when was it that you realized that, hey, I want to get into fitness?
Well, I didn't. I didn't not only not realize, but I didn't want to get into films, period. Well, I was in the 6th standard when we shifted to Juhu.
Okay.
Alright, so after that I've been
The Juhu girl. The Juhu girl.
Yes. But I think sometime as I was growing and of course a lot of weddings और उस time तो पूरी family जाती थी wedding में.
जी.
So but you know this one is really interesting which I have to tell you. The
Okay.
whole scenario of how it was. So Papa said we are having guests over, चाय के लिए नीचे आ जाना. I said okay fine. बकायदा lawn में table सजी थी, पकौड़े, समोसे,
All of that is
try
there.
everything. Raj Babu is sitting, Suraj is sitting, mom, dad sitting. So I enter and like I take a beat because this is a typical scenario when कोई रिश्ता आता है.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was like, okay, this.
It's not happening.
You know, I don't know what's
And
happening.
how old were you?
17.
17.
I'm 17.
Okay.
Yeah. But already बहुत सारे रिश्ते आ चुके थे. So
Okay.
I was like, okay, no, this is
This not happening.
doesn't seem right.
Mhm.
This doesn't seem right. So after the preliminary introductions and then Raj Babu says, well, Surajji wants to talk. So dad says, हाँ बच्चे दूसरे कमरे में जाके बात करेंगे.
Very difficult.
I'm like, what happened here? So anyway, you can't say anything in front of the parents, so we both get up, we go into another room, and Surajji goes like, you know, dad told me that there's always a time that one should get married and you should get married at a certain age. I'm still like gulping down, saying, oh, what's happening, kind. And he said, so I got her married. So now I'm free to do what I want. I'm like, okay.
So you're shocked.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm still not getting what is happening here. And he says, so dad said before getting into the film line, you should get married. And now I want to direct my first film. I said, oh great, congratulations. I still don't know where it's going.
Yeah.
And he says, I want to narrate the subject to you. I want you to be part of it. I thought, I said, oh okay. You can't say anything, you can't say no, you can't. So he sat down and he actually narrated the entire story to me. And I heard it like you were hearing a story. So I had all these emotions running on my face and
Yeah.
it got very emotional. Beach mein main ro bhi liye and all that.
Huh.
And he says, will you do the film? And I said, no. I don't want to do films.
Ah.
So he goes like an hour and a half of
You are so invested, you are crying, you are doing everything. And other thing no
I
also.
know. So he said, but I said, no, I want to go abroad, I want to study. So he takes a step back. But you like the subject? I said, yeah, I liked it. So if you had to do it, I said, no, if I had to do it, then I don't think I would be able to do it because of this point.
हाँ.
So he said, lovely meeting you. Wrap
Wrap
up.
up.
सब लोग गए. वापस फोन आता है 2-3 दिन के बाद कि वापस आके मिलना चाहते हैं और वो जो पॉइंट है ना वो चेंज किया है.
हाँ.
So this went on, long thing short, 7 times.
What?
7 times. And it is to Surajji's credit, and God bless that man, really, honestly. He, every time he would narrate the subject, he would narrate it with equal passion, equal feeling, and I would just hear him and I would get lost in that. And I didn't realize it at that time, you know what, that I was so flowing into the subject.
Yeah.
And every time he would discuss something, I would say, "Hey, ये मेरी जिंदगी में हो रहा है. Hi, I'm just feeling
Invested but not invested.
Yeah,
Love
I
it.
was like kind of holding back, and
Yeah.
every time I would give him a different reason of why I don't want to do it,
Okay.
and he would alter, change the subject and bring it
So
back.
he, I think mentally he must have prepared that this is Suman.
Yeah,
For sure.
Yeah.
But parents knew this was happening.
yeah, of
The
course.
parents were okay with it.
Parents were okay because they knew Raj Babu,
Okay.
and they knew that you know
So there was no
what's-
like family drama ki no, you can't become that.
No, in fact, Dad said, you know, why don't you hear it? Who knows if, I mean, if this is what you want to do and
Yeah.
you like it. And I was the one who was very, very apprehensive about it because I said, ये करना ही नहीं है, मुझे तो
What did you want to do?
I wanted to go abroad. At that point of time, basically what had happened was
Uh,
that I had broken up with Analaji.
okay.
And Dad was like I said, रिश्ते रिश्ते आ रहे थे. I wanted to run away from here. I wanted to run away from all the रिश्तास and everything. और मैं जाके पढ़ाई करना चाहती थी. I like got myself admission in America, and I said मैं जा रही हूँ. I don't want to stay here.
Yeah.
I don't have the love of my life, and you all are like on sitting on my head to get
Yeah.
married. I want to run away, and then this happens. And I was like, actually in my mind, though I couldn't say it in so many words, and I was like, अच्छा मैं शादी करूँ तो ठीक नहीं है, but you want me to do a movie or love story on top of that? I mean, how does that?
Irony, man.
Yeah.
Ultra grand.
So I was like, okay, but the sincerity with which Surajji came each time and the way the subject touched my heart, honestly, Shravan, I was like, yaar, ye karna hai. So that's how
And the 7th time when he came was that day you were like, I'm just going to say yes to this man so that I stop meeting him and then we just shoot and get done with it. Was it like that?
No, not like that. I mean, he just said so, and I just like there was nothing more
to
to
say.
say. So he said, "Acha, we'll do like a little look test and all that. तो आपका pairing वगैरह सब, you know how Surajji speaks.
Yeah. Sweet.
So
guy.
yeah, तो आप आइए फिर हमारे ऑफिस में हम थोड़ा शूटिंग करेंगे. That's where I met Salman for the first time.
Oh, you've never met him before this?
No.
Then this entire
नहीं
conversation
नहीं
that
कुछ भी नहीं कुछ भी.
happened. Okay.
And then directly, like we were there.
You were at the look
there,
test.
Yeah, we were doing that.
Damn.
Yeah,
Sweet.
it was crazy. It was something that one couldn't really imagine
Yeah.
happening to you. But
And-
I guess it was just meant to be.
For sure. And you had done television before this. So
Even
you
that was like that only.
same.
Same style. I didn't want to do it. Amol Parekar was my neighbor, and us time, you know, having a set put up for a TV program was unheard of.
Yeah.
You know, only Mr. Ramesh Sippy did that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and rest of it was very Santa Kukri types.
Yeah.
So when he said I put up a set, and the girl who was supposed to play the role, she's run up with her boyfriend, and my set is there, and I'm supposed to shoot tomorrow. So this is happening to me at 9 o'clock at night.
And then he's expecting you to technically come the next day.
Yeah, and I'm like, uncle, पर मैंने कभी acting की नहीं है.
Hmm.
So he said, हाँ पर इट्स लाइक माई डॉटर एंड योर यंगर सिस्टर, तो तुम लोग ऐसे घर में खेलते हो, तुम वहां सेट पे आके खेलना। आई एम लाइक पर डायलॉग बोलना पड़ेगा कैमरा के सामने, दैट विल डू, दैट विल मैनेज, कैन यू प्लीज हेल्प मी, आई मीन आई लूज अ लॉट ऑफ मनी। सो आई एम लाइक okay, ठीक है। You know,
Savior. Your new name should be Bhageshri the Savior.
literally like that. But I again, like with Surajji at this time also, I said, sub shooting has to be completed before school starts.
Oh,
So I
you
was
were very
still in
particular.
school. Yeah. I'm not going to miss my lectures. I'm going to go to school. She's like, yeah. Summer vacation. So dad goes like, summer vacation mein you will take up some courses or something like that. Think of this as a course that you're taking up and do it. But one thing that my dad told me, which was very fortunate, he said when you start something, don't do it blindly and blankly. Understand what the craft is all about.
Yeah.
So when I did Kachchi Do, literally I used to sit, उस time editing होती थी, you know, on the editing table and stuff like that. Dad sent me कि edit कैसे होता है, वो देखो. When you go on the sets, ask why a light is placed where it is placed. Ask what a close-up shot is. Ask what a trolley shot is. Why is a trolley shot? So I was like, not only on the sets, I was eating Amul uncle's brains.
Yeah.
Uncle, ये यहाँ पे क्यों लगाया है? अच्छा ये लाइट को क्या कहती है? अच्छा इसको बेबी कहती है। मुंडी काटो का मतलब क्या होता है? I was like talking non-stop about all this because I had to go back home and tell my dad मैंने आज ये सीखा।
Damn neat, bro. So basically, you have learned on the job.
Absolutely.
So when you were technically shooting for Maine Pyar Kiya also, did you even know back then that I am literally going to live for years through this film?
No way. I don't think anyone does, right? It was during the course of the shooting that we were actually enjoying being on set, learning what it is. So I was so in the moment. I don't think I thought ahead or thought what this would translate into.
Yeah.
I think we were just happy to be there and creating what we were at that point of time.
Wow. But listen, one of my favorite moments of Maine Pyar Kiya, which even today, like I told in the lockdown, I used to hear this so many times, this song. It is the Antakshari song. I don't know why it is so good and it's addictive and you want to keep listening to it all the time. How many days did you guys take to shoot that entire song?
About 5 days.
That's it?
Yeah. 5 to 7 days, I think. But I remember that I had got 104 temperature during the entire shooting. I was
of the song.
Yeah, मुझे कुछ viral हुआ था, and I'm this person who can't cancel shoots. मतलब सामने वाला का नुकसान नहीं होना चाहिए. You know, no matter what, I will take medicine. I will take my Electrol and just be there. That's also the time where once चक्कर आके मैं गिर गई, and very romantically, very for the people, like Salman picked me up and took me into room because like full drama. Akil, it was like, don't touch me.
Wow. So, but you knew Salman before that. In terms of you did, of course, you must have not met him, but you knew that there's this guy who's an actor, all of that. You knew that, right?
No, how would I?
Because he had done films before that, no?
He done one film.
One film, but didn't care.
I was not interested in the film industry, period. So
Wow.
I had my only interest towards film industry was एक बार Mr. Bachchan मिलना है. And when it was possible, I also had this thing that I want him to remember when he meets me.
Okay.
Like I will not meet Mr. Amitabh Bachchan when he's not going to remember that he met me.
Okay.
So I had this whole feeling and just see how God just turns things around when you wish it that bad.
Yeah.
So when I did Payal, which was the second film later after I got married, and Mr. Bachchan was there for the Murat shot and he was the one that gave the Murat shot and I was like, oh my God.
Manifestations have worked out and how?
Totally.
Damn! Listen, like you've really manifested a lot of things in your life.
Oh, yeah.
And a lot of things is like you're just savior, you're just existing. And
I'm also very stubborn.
Why do you say that? Why do you say that you're a stubborn person?
I am stubborn because I stick to what, like you say, that whether you manifest things or you want them to happen or you believe that this should be done.
Huh.
I just stick with that. You know what, जोड़ जो कभी
Yeah.
हिलता नहीं,
But
cement वाला
yeah,
जोड़.
but
It's like,
that also that makes you a person that you will not give up a relationship or any kinds of bondings that way.
yeah.
Then even if they get toxic, have you felt that way even in any friendships or any of those?
Yeah, I guess we all go through that.
Hmm.
I did, and sometimes it's when you're so stubborn. Sometimes you hurt yourself in the bargain. But देखो, I believe ऊपर वाला ने हमेशा मुझे बचाया है.
Hmm.
And I think what he does is she wants it so bad. Just let me make it very difficult for her. But then if she wants it, let me give it to her at the end of
Yeah.
it. Let's see if she can survive this. But I always feel that storms come in your life to make you a better person,
For sure.
and it also gives you a chance to pull upon your inner strength,
Yeah.
and you realize how strong you are within yourself.
Yeah.
So which is great. So I don't mind obstacles, I don't mind storms, I don't mind difficulties. I love them.
Again, going back to Maine Pyar Kiya, the film released, okay, and of course you didn't have social media back then, so it was only the word of mouth that probably when you step out, and then people are like, "Are you Bhagyashi? Are you were in that kind of reaction." How many times did you get this reaction? Or when was that day that you were like, "Yo, let me take a beat again. I have suddenly become a star."
There was no "Are you Bhagyashree?"
Huh.
It was a horde every time.
What?
It was crazy. See, initially,
Hmm.
that's also when Abhimanyu was born.
Oh.
So I said, "Bacha hua hai, I want to get something for my kid." So I drive all the way to Benzer.
Okay.
I enter the store, and suddenly there's a mob. पूरा बेंजर की तेजनेस हो गई, कांच टूट गई, सब हो गई. The owner came, took me by my hand and said, "Please आप बैंगलोर से निकल जाइए. आपको जो चाहिए हम घर पे भिजवा देंगे. Please यहाँ पर मत आइए." I'm like, I have not got a single thing.
And then destruction, yeah.
Yeah, just destruction. And he's actually telling me to get
Get
out.
out in the very nicest way.
Yeah.
He's telling me that I'll send stuff at your house.
Don't ever come back here.
Did we go through the phase of blood letters also?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Did they
When-
reach your house?
Lots of them, at that time we stayed in a building,
Hmm.
and we stayed on the first floor.
Okay.
तो first floor से नीचे तक वो बोरी होती है ना,
हाँ.
उतने खत आते थे. तो पूरा रास्ता वो बोरी के खत थे. So that one बोरी used to come, और उसमें से छाट के मैं निकाल के 2-4 खत पढ़ती थी. For the rest of the building, it was like, ये क्या कचरा है, ये क्या कचरा है.
We are like,
Because
"No,
बोरी में
ये खून है,
क्या
तो
मतलब लोगों की अरमान है,
Yeah.
दिल की इच्छाएं हैं. It's all there in the
Yeah.
letters, yeah.
So technically, you have realized that Maine Pyar Kiya became a sensation much later.
Much
also,
later, yeah,
right?
yeah.
Did you even get time back then because you had just got married, delivered a baby? Did you get time to just sit back and be like, "Wow, this is a phenomenon."
I think life went on like everything was thrown at me at that
Yeah.
point of time. I don't think there was really time to sit down and contemplate. Baby, just got married, huge family, films coming dime a dozen, phones ringing incessantly, those letters, and me turning around to all these people and saying, I don't want to work in films. So to be able to say this,
Yeah.
I think mentally I had to just shut myself from everything. I just kind of put up a wall there.
But why? I mean, so initially your parents were against your love with
Yeah.
Himalaya.
Mm-hmm.
Then you got married to the person, and you had a baby, you had success, so technically things worked out for you, right?
Yes and no. My parents didn't come for my wedding. It was much after Abhimanyu was born that they kind of conceded to the fact that okay, she's married and she's So I think emotionally I was far more burdened with these interpersonal relationships that I was handling at that point of time, rather than the success that came from outside. And I was all of 19, so I 20 actually when I was born. And I mean, I look at 20-year-olds right now, and no man, they couldn't have handled this. I was handling success. I was handling my house. I mean, huge family Himalaya has got, and this thing of not having a support system.
Yeah.
Yes, I did feel extremely alone. I just felt
even though there was
everyone and everything, and at that point of time, I was too alone. But had I sat down and contemplated and thought that I was alone, I would have been a disaster.
Yeah.
So, like I said, I put up a wall and I decided not to think about it. So it was like, I've taken this decision and I'm going to live it through. And all this is ancillary and it doesn't matter.
Wow. But it takes guts for a person of that age, honestly, to do that. Because when you're 20, you don't even know the world, but here, you've dealt with the world, you've dealt with fame, you've gotten something that people die to have.
Yes.
And now you're trying to figure everything, but like you said, like sometimes it's family that matters, and if your family is not with you, everything else is just chaos. Yeah. But so when your film became success, were your parents there after?
In the sense?
In the sense, like, were they in touch with you?
On and off. Like, not really there. It was more me reaching out to them, and see, in a way, I don't blame them. I never have. I just feel that different people have different ways of perceiving how life should be, how a relationship should be, and maybe they had a different perception out of it, and it's for each person to believe what they want to believe,
for sure,
or they want to take it forward.
Yeah.
So I think somewhere they felt that, and which is in a way true, that Dad actually told me to go ahead with this, and I didn't share that success with him because I said, nah, I don't want success, I want to be married.
So when was it that you realized that, now the family is settled, now let's go back to doing films?
Everyone asked me, how would you like it to be associated with the films and yet not leave your family? And I said, how is that possible?
Yeah.
So they said, what if you work with your husband? What if you had to do love scenes with just your husband? And there wouldn't be any other hero, and then why would it matter? And I said, no, it wouldn't matter. And that would be fine. So ऐसे करते there were producers that came and they said, okay, why don't you do this? Which is how Payal happened, which is how Kar Mehboob happened. So I went along with the flow. Of course, things are so different now and then. और आज देखो, आज सारे couples कर रहे हैं, सारा काम कर रहे हैं, and everything's like too good, man. उस time नहीं था. Of course, it didn't turn out the way it should, and I was like, okay, like I didn't even take it to heart, nahi chala, fine. So what? We had a good time. We gave it our shot. We had fun while shooting, and that was it.
Wow.
That was it.
Literally.
Yeah.
So I for sure know this, that after Mere Pyar Kiya happened, I'm sure there was a conversation that happened between Yash Chopra, the late Yash Chopra, and you. Do you miss not doing a film with him?
I do, yeah. With Yash uncle, it was like, I see how he creates magic on screen, and he makes his heroines look and talk, and people are like, oh my god, this is it. And as an actor, I did this. You miss this with him.
You also spoke about the media. How different was media back then? Because I know journalists would be at film sets and they'd be hanging out just like any other person. But the flip side to that would be, they must have heard something and the next thing it's in newspaper, it's not verified with you.
Yeah.
And they're like, how do I even clarify this? Like today, you can still go on Instagram and be like, this has come out about me, this is not true. And you can piece out and you said your word.
Yeah. Yeah.
Back then you couldn't do that because there was no social media. So how did you deal with journalists back then?
You know, I'll tell you a very funny incident where this is concerned. We were shooting in Uti.
Okay.
We were shooting for the Divana bin Sachna.
Okay.
And we were there for almost a month.
Hmm.
That was the time that, for the first time, Salman came and stood right next to me, and then he started singing Dil Deewana Bin Sajna in my ear. And I'm like, why is he behaving so strangely? Because he would never do that. He was always very protective, but he was also very respectful of a person's space, and he would maintain that kind of distance, you know. So, isko kya ho gaya? Suddenly he's behaving so awkward. Yeah, and we're shooting outdoors, and like you said, journalists, and then Raj Babu had invited people over, so there are people from all over, and I'm saying, why is this guy behaving like this in front of so many people? And next thing I know, when I go back to Bombay, it's going to be all over the magazines. People are going to. So I said, what's wrong with you? He's saying, I know. So, what do you know? I know.
What?
I said, I know about Himalaya. And that's so it was like so weird because while I was worried about other things, here he came to know about the relation that me and Himalaji had shared. And he was like, okay, call him here. No one will know him. I said, no, I'm not going to call him here. You've stayed without him for 1 month. He can come and stay in my room. I said, no, I'm not going to do that. He said, no, but everyone will think he's my friend. I said, I am not going to do that. This is not happening. I said, I've never lied to people. I can't lie. So it's not going to be possible for me to, put up an act or something like that.
It's so weird.
weird.
It's showing your face.
Yeah, and I said, with all these people, so they'll think that we both are having a thing. I said, no. No.
Even more weird.
I said, nothing's happening like this. Just imagine that you're talking about media and all this. Ye bhi tha.
This is also happening. Salman Khan being Salman Khan. So good. No, but today when you look back at the amazing, filmography that you've had, you've also done film in so many different languages.
Yeah.
And I don't know whether you've heard this new term that has been coined, I say 5 years ago. It's called Pan India.
Pan India.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Let's go back in time. You've done Pan India films.
I have.
And nobody called it Pan India back then. So this new fad that people say, oh, now we're Pan India actors. I'm like, hi, have you met people who acted
Who have already done
80s
all these
and 90s?
Yeah.
And nobody called them Pan India actors.
True.
So this new tag that has come out, right? But what was it like doing films back then in different languages? Like, what are the typical difficulties an actor would face?
See, the first time that I did a movie from South India, the language is so different, so you don't understand a damn thing of what you're doing. But the story was very interesting for me, and that's the reason why I said yes. Having said that, my first day on the set, I have come back to the room and cried and cried and cried.
Right.
I said, "Kaise bol paungi? Kaise kar paungi ye sab cheez?" Because it was, I didn't understand what they were conversing amongst themselves. I said, I don't know whether what I'm saying is proper or I'm saying some galis or I don't have any idea of what I'm talking. And what if what I'm saying is obnoxious or something bad, So, of course, then I got someone who understood the language. And fortunately, the director back then was very sweet and he said, why don't you learn a lip sync, to the same thing, like someone will talk and then you talk with that person. So I said, Acha. So that prompting thing started over there. So I said, but it's so difficult because you're hearing and you, like all your senses have to be
coordinated.
Yeah. And you have to show a different.
Yeah, because you're acting.
Yeah,
you're also listening.
You're listening to a sentence that's going to come next so that you can say it with the proper emotion. And he said, don't worry. The point is that Here it's all about your face.
Yeah.
So it's what you are showing on your face matters more than what you're speaking, because it's going to get dubbed in any case.
Yeah.
तो आप वो उतना बराबर मैच होना चाहिए, बाकी हम लोग मैनेज कर लेंगे. So he kind of saved the day. But what was good at that point of time was also that they were so on time and on schedule that Avantika at that time was very small when I started doing films down south. And I've been a hands-on mom, so I couldn't leave her at all. Then I'd taken a bite, a nanny, to just hold her during the shots. Baki uska khana, peena, nilana, malish karna, everything I had to do on my own. But South India, the films were like dot 9 o'clock, 1 baje dot break hota tha, 1 ghante ka break, then they would start shooting and they would pack up at 6, which was brilliant because Avantika worked by the clock. So I could finish feeding her, giving her a bath, putting her to sleep. I would go and shoot. By the time she would wake up at 1 o'clock, I would be there. Khana wana khila ke.
Promise go to sleep. Oh damn!
It was so perfect. I loved it. Though they weren't mainstream Hindi cinema as such, the actor in me got satisfied.
Yeah.
You know, otherwise, yes, there would have been like the longest gap, and then I would have probably had that regret of I've left behind something that I really love. But this kept me going.
Yeah. Damn me. Okay, I'm going to ask you the last one now. It's going to be very deep, so think about it.
Okay.
You're sitting here, and the 15-year-old Bhagesh is sitting here. What will you do?
Okay. First, don't be scared.
Okay.
Talk your mind. Be confident of yourself. And you've no idea how beautiful life is going to spell out for you. We look at a lot of people now at this age and stage of life, and I look at people and say, having so much success or fame or name, and they're still so disturbed in their own lives.
Yeah.
And I was exactly that at that point of time. All that it takes is belief in yourself, because how can you expect other people to believe in you if you don't believe in yourself? Unless you don't think that you're good enough.
Yeah.
So, confidence is what will take you ahead, and just treading on that path with consistency, which is so integral for success.
Yeah.
And success in any state.
That's true.
Relationships, work. I think I was a girl who knew her mind but didn't know how to get there. I think I was very scared, and I think somewhere God just held my little finger and took me there, because probably he thought, अरे she's a babe in the woods, she's going to like die. मैं नहीं उसको निकाल लूँगा यहाँ से, तो मर जाएगी वो.
Oh, no, but thank you so much, honestly. Thank you so much for talking to me. This is such a great conversation. I mean, it literally felt like I have traveled with you in the journey. And that was the point of it. For what you've done as a 20-year-old, I still say it on camera that if today's 20-year-olds had to deal with this,
नहीं कर पाते.
of course not. What you joking, right? They live by Instagram. So
seriously, I mean, when you read about people getting depressed and committing suicide, and I just looked up and said, oh my God, I must have thought of all these things so many times. At that time, there were no doctors, there was no one to go to, there were not a single person to speak to about what your feelings are.
Yeah.
When you're so young, you get married, you can't even speak to your husband about what you're feeling at that point of time.
Yeah.
Because there are so many contrasting emotions running through you.
That's so true.
And
Life happened. You managed and killed it. But thank you so much once again. Keep soaring. I'm going to see you super soon. Till then, this one is a wrap.